Alrighty, hello everyone, busygamerdad back again, going to be continuing on our Final Fantasy IV adventure. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying the month of Final Fantasy shenanigans that we've been going into. So now we're at a point in the game where we have a little bit of an impasse. We just made it out of the underworld for the second time, and we're kind of left to our own devices. This is where we can actually free roam if we wanted to and do a little bit of a side quest thing or two or three. So one of the things that I want to do is I actually want to take my time and I want to go back down into the underworld and I want to try and poke my head into the land of monsters. The reason why I want to do that is twofold. There's a little bit of a fun adventure to be had down there, and there's also some really powerful summons that we can get for that. So we're going to go do that. So we can't go here. This is all blocked off. Not going to be able to get into anything there. Now, if we go inside here, this is where we can go. Into the land of monsters. So right here, Sylvian Cave. So inside this cave, there's a very special situation going on. The floor, as you can see, is like undulating, and if we walk on this floor, we take damage. How you stop that from happening, white magic, is you cast float on your party, and you no longer take damage. So you remember that castle, oh, is she gonna turn us into frogs? Yep, that's fine. That's okay, I got my hot chocolate. So you remember that treasure chest in this castle Albion that had the pitfall? I wanted to show you guys this trick because I don't know if you can use that to get that treasure chest, and I'm going to try it. So I wanted to give you guys that context, that like representation for it. Everybody's going to get turned into a frog, and that's okay. It's kind of like it's going to happen. And the easiest way to handle that is to let them turn you back into a human and just do the fight as it is. So the bog witch, as you can see, like she does this. And so now I'm just going to let her turn everybody back into people, or at least one person back into people. And it missed. All right, so never mind. So we're just going to finish this up. So now I think she'll run away. If she doesn't run away, that's fine. So, where was it? Is it Maiden's Kiss? Yep, Maiden's Kiss. So I've got to go to the, I have to go to, words are failing me. She cast Toad on herself. That's funny. I didn't realize she did that. That's kind of funny, actually. So I've got to get a lot of Maiden's Kisses to survive down in here. So that's a little bit of a weird thing that she turned herself into a frog. I don't know. Oh, so she can cast Toad on us. That's why. Oh, she's going to be dead now anyways. There it is. Cool. Awesome. So yeah, I wanted to show you guys the utility of the float spell that is beyond just hovering in the air. Bestiary, an arrow, and then where was that? Is it here? Where do I get that treasure chest? Is it? I don't know where I go to get that treasure chest. That's kind of actually annoying. Evil Dreamers. Big crits. Okay, so they're not too terrible. They're terrible enough, but they're not too terrible. Fire on a single target. Ooh, that's going to do a lot of damage. So we're just going to attack our way through this because I don't know if these guys are actually weak against magic. I don't think they are. Level up for Cecil. Cool. How do I get that treasure chest? That's actually going to vex me for a while. Do I go? Oh, I see. I go down there. Okay, fair enough. Alright, so anyways. We poked our head in here. Like I said, I wanted to show you guys that. So now we're going to go back up. I know, this is super structured. This is the high quality gameplay that you're totally expecting from a professional YouTuber, and I'm not a professional YouTuber. I do this for fun because I want to show you guys out there that you can be a busy gamer and still have fun with games and enjoy them. So we're going to go down here, we're going to here, and then we can see our old airship there. Yay, hooray. Do we still have float on? We do not. I think it's when we leave zones, dungeons, or otherwise. I think it was over here. That was where the treasure chest was. Is it up the floor? It is. Oh. I'm so smart. Right there, and loop around. Okay, so I want to check this out and see if we can do this. White magic. Float. Nope. But I saw it. I saw the thing. I saw it. I saw I could pick it up. So let's try again. Is it like a quick thing? Maybe it's a quick time event. Maybe it's a quick time event that's unforgiving. I no longer have float on. Magic here. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I turned everybody mini. Are you ready? Nope. Yeah, I guess you just don't get that treasure chest. I guess you can't get that treasure chest. Okay. Fair enough. If you know how to get that treasure chest, let me know, and I'll come back here off screen and I will get it. I will make a YouTube short about it. Alright, so there's that. That did not work as much as I thought it would. And the last place I want to go is I want to go back to the city of Baron here. And I want to check something out inside the castle. King was replaced by monster. Yep, so what I'm going to do here is I want to go talk with Sid's assistants down over here, so they know that he's fine. My skills have reached a new level. Maybe I'll be able to fill in the posture. Don't tell the boss I said that. I guess the boss is just as busy as always. Okay, cool. Fair enough. So nothing really to talk about there. All right, so they mentioned something in one of our previous episodes about a powerful summons being available inside. Yeah, see here, I can hear a voice of the Lake King echoing from below. Could this be the castle's haunted? So I forget how we activate it. Soldiers are going wrong. Not a single human. What befell the king was tragic. And then Palam and Faram are still here, I believe. We will guard barons with our lives, sir. Should stop acting like king now. Protect the city. Yes, Master Kane. We must avenge our king. Sir Cecil is our king. But then we have Palam and Faram here. We can't do anything about this. But I believe... Nope. Shoot. I thought it was in here. I'm getting confused. There is a door somewhere that allows us to go into the basement of the castle. And I don't remember where it is. Either way, I get to stay in this spot for free, so I might as well capitalize on that. It's not in here, right? This is the city. This is the holding cell. Yeah, there's nothing in here for us. Okay. Alright, so then we're going to get ourselves into the keep, and we will stay in our bed for free, as opposed to spending the, I think it's like 50 gold inside Baron inn. Okay. Alright, all set. Alright. So this episode is just going to be a little bit of a filler, as you can tell. We're just going to be kind of running around doing things. The first half here. Now, the second half is really where we're going to get into it. And I say second half. Second 2/3 is where we're going to be getting into doing more of the story. So we're going to go to Mysidia. We're going to go talk to them, and we're going to say, hey, what's up? So we go here. We go talk to Mysidia people. I think this is Mysidia right here. And then they come to us. We knew you would return. Please join us in the Tower of Worship. One born of a dragon, bearing darkness and light, will rise to the heavens over the still land. The moon's light eternal brings a promise to earth with bounty and grace. Dun 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 dun. Everyone, let us pray. Now is the time to make the legend come true. I wonder how this will change, or this will have changed in the remaster. Well, that's a bigger whirlpool. Look, our prayers, they have been answered. Well, they kept it the same. Okay, roughly the same. I was concerned. So, oh, that's definitely not the same. That's definitely not the same at all. That's nice. That's fun. I like it. There is no doubt that is the great and glorious vessel itself, the Lunar Whale. The Lunar Whale is the name of this ship. So, named because it can go to the moon and back. A strange voice addressed me during our prayers. It told me you are to fly to the moon and that someone awaits you there. But how can we possibly get there? On the Lunar Whale, according to our ancient Mysidian documents, there is a crystal inside the ship that allows navigation between here and the moon. You must communicate with it. I'll see what I can do. Yeah, no worries. Just talking to a ship is fine. So, if you remember a couple episodes ago, I talked about how this game seems to be almost like the first time in the Final Fantasy series that they started experimenting with the Magitech and the Magicite stuff that you see in Final Fantasy VI. I don't know if you see it in Final Fantasy V that much, but this game, they, thinking back on it now, the Tower of Babel, the Tower of Zot, the Lunar Whale, all these things are like little experimental notes about playing around with the Magitech, Magicite, or things like that, that kind of bring Final Fantasy into its own genre of sci-fi and fiction mixed together, interwoven. So these are beds that we could sleep in. We do have a fat chocobo that we can talk to at all times and store stuff if we wanted to. And then this is the crystal they were talking about. And then this is the helm right here. So we're going to be able to go to the moon. We talk to this crystal and we just magically know how to do that. And it's going to take us up. Oh, wow. That's a little different. That's fun. And then we get to go to the moon. In this universe, there's the planet only has one moon. So it's a lot smaller in scale, as you can see from the overworld, as it were. And you can loop around pretty easily. Where do I need to go? Do I need to go here? Question mark? I can't remember where I need to go. I know there's one place. There it is, this crystal tower. I don't think I need to go there. But maybe I do. I don't quite remember where I need to drop off first. Let's start off with the big target. Sound fair? And then don't worry about the need for, like, a spacesuit or anything like that. You don't need that in space. It's just a lie. That's just more government myth. Sorry, too soon? Oh, please don't explode. Ow. Jeez, we are severely getting trounced. 4,000, okay. Like dart grenade and balloon. $7,000 experience? Jeez, that's almost a whole level. We're going to take a little nap. Just a little tent on the moon. It's fine. Everything's fine about that. Don't worry about it. Alright, so we're going to go down this way. We can't run. Oh, we're in the overworld. That kind of makes sense. Nope. Cave of Bahamut. We're going to do that at a later episode. Fine. Okay, so they got about 2,000 health. Cecil can take them out pretty easily. Stop hitting us so hard. Jeez. I was waiting for the spell to go off so I knew who to attack. So if I need to get some experience, I know where I need to be. The moon, literally. So we'll rest right here. So this is basically, like I said, the Lunar Whale is a mobile town. And I say that in the loosest senses of the term. It's shelter. You know, you can fly around. And if we want to go back to the planet, the normal planet, we can do that by just touching the crystal. Alright, so let's see here. Do I need to go into that right there? Now there was... Is it over here? Then I can walk around. No, that's not it. I'm looking for something else. It's not there, is it? It's a little Easter egg. And I can't quite remember where it is. Drop down there. Walk this way. Both of these walk to the same place. This one here. Is that it? Do I have to walk? How do I get to that one? Literally, there's no... Here. And I can't walk to that one because it's blocked off by that rock. Right there. So I have to come this way. There's rocks there. I can't go that way. So this way. There's a cave right here. There's a cave right here. There's that right there. So I literally have to park my airship here and hope for the best. But I could have swore there was something else. Where was it? This one here. Can I set this down right here? Am I allowed to? I am allowed to. Okay, good. That's where I was getting confused. I'm like, it's got to be around here somewhere where I can get to it. Right here. So naming ways, or humming ways, are from the moon. There's your little Easter egg. And all of them just talking, the hum, they also just, as you saw, are just weird little creatures. An alarm that calls a monster. I don't know why I would want... Oh, for farming, for getting experience. Okay, gotcha. I'm going to hold off on spending some more money. Let's see here. What do you got for me? What did you say? You wish to change your name? Whatever do you mean? We are the Hummingways. I feel like, long ago, one of our people built a ship and traveled to the Blue Planet. He was adept at naming things. I didn't really... I don't remember there were 3 of them. Interesting. Fair enough. But yeah, so there's a little Easter egg right there. There's one Easter egg that I was able to complete for you guys and show you. Now, as far as anything else goes, we're going to get ourselves to where we need to go. But we'll have a little bit of a long walk to get there. So that'll be the next few episodes that we go through. So I'm going to park the ship right here. And then we're going to start walking. Do I need to rest at the end? No, I don't. Rest on the ship, I should say. We'll do this real quick, though. Right there. Okay, so this is going to get a little dicey real quick. So we got the chests there, we got the chests up there, okay. Because we're going to start, almost all the chests are going to be really, really hard to deal with. And that's on purpose. 500 damage to Sissel. 500 damage. Now, I'm curious, is that going to do enough? I swear I'm missing a town for armor or something like that. And it's probably the City of Monsters now that I'm thinking about it, but we'll make it work. Nope, still alive. I do bio because it's like neutral damage essentially. I like to think it's neutral damage, but I don't know. Maybe it's not. Take that, whip crack. Really? I'm sorry, what? Should be dead now. Okay, good. Big chunk of experience. Awesome. Edge gained a level up. Pretty good level up, too. A golden apple. Nice. Awesome. Those are really important. Golden apples are like the silver apples, right? The silver apples, HP, these are MP. Or 100 for HP. Okay. And the Soma drops are MP by that. Okay, cool. We're going to drop a couple of heals on our boy Edge here, because he took a couple of beatings. And that's okay. Running around, doing that. Oh, good! We're going to have you do that. Blood Feast, yep, you can do that. I don't think you need to worry too much. I mean, once those guys start, yep. 700 damage. I swear I'm underleveled for this. I just don't remember them hitting this hard. Maybe I did go too far too fast. Now I'm going to pay the price, because I've been flying through this game. But it's also because I know a little bit more on how to play. You know, the subtle nuances, as it were. He's dead. Edge went down. And everyone dead? Oh wait, they could blow up and destroy us all. That'll be hilarious, actually. White magic. Actually, I'm going to have you cast that. I'm going to have you cast that. Oh, good cover. Not so good. He's dead. Again. Alright, I'm going to have you do that. That is literally half her health in one hit. And that one was 84. Like, how? Like, some of it was half her health, some of it was not. She's dead? Not dead. Maybe dead? Now dead. This little trash mob fight is going to kill us. That's hilarious. Goes to show you that I might be underleveled. Which is awesome, because that means I get to do some off-screen grinding. Hooray. I need to take out some of these things. Or we will lose. There, got rid of one. He's down again. Do we have life too? I don't. This is actually funny. I'm going to have to run away. I'm going to see if I can run. I was able to run. That's hilarious. Oh my goodness. Our first true defeat. Like, just destroyed. Alright, so note to self. No messing around. I flew through this flew through this game, and I am paying the price right now. I swear there's a city that I missed somewhere that had armor in it that's like, oh yeah, this is where you're at. But not right now. I don't know. Lunar Curtain, Stardust. I'm not going to keep running away from fights. We have to be taking some of these fights. We can make it to the city right now, or the thing right now, so we should do that. Oh, no, we can't. We gotta go in here. And then over here. Oh, good. This will be a good one. 900 damage. Right there. That shouldn't kill him. Maybe they balanced the game. They might have balanced the game more. I mean, that's always a possibility. Still alive. Everybody is still alive. That's kind of actually disconcerting. Alright, got dead. Now, we did not kill this guy last time. He was able to just basically destroy us. One time. Only once I've run away in this entire game. And you guys saw it. That's funny. Good, got him. Yeah, the fact that we're getting such big chunks of experience tells me that I might be missing something. And that's okay, because I just blitzed through all of my potions. And that's fine. Oh, these guys! I don't know if these guys are going to be weak against magic or weak against physical attacks. Likely they're going to be weak against physical attacks. Just in case they're not. Nope, it's magic. Nice. Zizaka does damage? Okay, good. Got him. That's a pretty good chunk of experience. Rosa got a pretty decent level up. Alright, step out on here, and then... Is it literally? It is literally a stone's throw that way. We're going to do our high potions, because we bought a bunch of those. And 2 of those healed Edge all the way to full. I want you to see that. Alright, the Crystal Palace. We go over this side, we get healed. We go over to this side, we get MP back. Right there. And then we go this way, we go this way. Welcome! I don't remember him having horns. You are? I am Fuso Ya. My duty is to protect the slumber of the Lunarians. The Lunarians? Many years ago, a small planet between Mars and Jupiter was on the verge of destruction. The inhabitants escaped on a ship to the Blue Planet. To the what? I'm referring to your Earth. However, they were in the midst of evolving, so they created a moon where they could sleep a long slumber. So that's where Lunarians come from. However, there was one who refused to sleep. Instead, he wished to raise everything on the blue planet and create a new homeworld there. How awful. I was able to seal him away with my powers and force him into a deep sleep. But in spite of this, he was able to channel his evil into the corrupt inhabitants of your planet. Now he uses them to gather the crystals. Then he must be the one behind Golbez's actions. Who is this lowlife? His name is Zemus. He is gathering the crystals, our energy source, to activate the dimensional elevator in the Giant of Babel. Then he intends to destroy everything on your planet. No. However, many of us feel we can come to an understanding with the people of Earth. Those Lunarians are merely sleeping, waiting for your people to reach the right level of evolution. What about the lunar whale. That was built years ago by my younger brother, Kluya, as transportation to the blue planet. He had always dreamed of visiting unknown lands. The Devil's Road and airship technology were also born from this desire to explore. On the blue planet, Kluya fell in love and had 2 children. You are one of his children. Me? Then the voice I heard on Mount Ordeals was, the voice came from the soul of Kluya, your father. I see it now. You resemble him when he was your age. That was the voice of my father? You have received power from Kluya to stop Zemus and his evil plan. You must do this for your own planet and all Lunarians. You must hurry to the Tower of Babel in Eblin. The Tower of Babel? How will we get around its barrier? I should be able to enter. We can not let the giant of Babel reach the blue planet. I will join you on your journey. Lunarian Fusoya has joined the party. I can't go in there yet. Can I go back here? I can go back here, though. And look! What? There's crystals here? What is this ridiculousness? We are the crystals of the moon. The 8 crystals of your planet maintain the equilibrium that keeps the moon in orbit. We surround the entrance to the central core where Zemus lies. Zemus has raised his own barrier from within to seal the path to the core. Zemus used Golbez to gather the Earth's crystals and amplify their energy at the Tower of Babel. We, the 8 crystals of the moon, keep Zemus sealed away. Even in captivity, Zemus continues to intensify the power of his will. The Lunarians sleep deep within the core. Fusoya has protected them for eons. Kind of gives you an idea on things. Like, this is not just a war of convenience or short terms. This is a war of, like, eons, decades, hundreds of years. So Fusoya, he is a caster. He casts light and dark magic, just like Tella did, but you'll notice that he's got a wider array of spells, even Meteor. He's also got full life, which is kind of huge. And if he didn't have full life, it doesn't look like he has white Meteor or white Meteor. Yeah, it doesn't look like he has that. But that was in, I believe that Rydia is the only one, or I'm sorry, Rosa is the only one who can learn that, but I'm not entirely sure when she gets that. Might be super high level. But regardless, we got Fusoya. Hooray, us! And he's level 50. We are level 43. So yeah, we are under leveled. Okay, alright, fine. Message received, game. I got you. What kind of equipment does he have? Kineticist staff. Optimal. So it finally gave the killer angel bow may act confusion effects against giant enemies. I accept this. Equipped there. Alright, fine. We're gonna pass on the Medusa arrow. This was busygamerdad showing you guys more of the Final Fantasy IV playthrough for a month of Final Fantasy. Like, comment, subscribe if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much. Hopefully you guys are enjoying the content. Yet another one in the can, and we will continue on our adventure. I might do a little bit of off-screen leveling just to, get myself a little bit better off, but I don't know. I don't want you guys to miss any of the fun and any of the deaths and any of the running away from trash mob fights, because that just makes for wonderful content. We'll catch you in our next episode where we'll pick up, I think, right where we left off. Later.